You are listening to a Life in Quebec podcast. For more, visit lifeinquebec.com.
I'm Andrew Greenfield for lifeinquebec.com, and it's a Wednesday night in October in Quebec City. I'm on Rue Dochester downtown. I'm in the Anti-Bar, or to give it its full title, l'Anti-Bar Spectacle. The bar's recently been taken on, refurbished and reopened by new owners. I'm here with the owners, Jay Manek and Karl-Emmanuel Picard. Guys, thanks for chatting to me tonight.
Yeah, thank you for inviting us here.
Well, you invited me. It's your bar. So, how long has the Anti-Bar been open?
Since July, around mid-July.
Okay, so why did you guys decide to take on the bar together?
Okay, I, in 2000, had an all-age venue. From the year 2000 to 2009, I had an all-age venue, music venue, up the street. It was really good for the first few years, like 4 or 5 years. But kids became older, 18, 20. They wanted to drink. I never had an alcohol permit. So then they went somewhere else. One of the places was this bar was called La Jetée before, which opened in 2006. So when it opened, we kind of lost a lot of the shows to bars like here and Le Cirque. So I kind of got fed up. We kind of closed it. And the opportunity came this summer that this place was going to close down, and Carl came up to me and said, "Hey, let's do this again." With Carl's booking power and having shows and promoting all this, and me doing the store and having the clientele that we have here. Let's do this. So we decided to go all in this.
So who approached who? Carl, did you approach Jay, or how did it come about?
Okay, this idea of this bar, came a year before. A bar from Montreal came to see us.
Right.
They wanted to open in Quebec City, and they wanted to open with me because I already had the clientele base and everything. It was geared to the youth culture. Mm-hmm. And so we were working with them for almost a year trying to find a place, and then the ideas weren't the same. Our vision of a place wasn't the same as theirs. So me and Carl, then we said, "Hey, look, let's separate in a way, do our own thing," and this opportunity came.
So you guys knew each other, have known each other for a while then.
We've known him for like 12, 13 years now.
Yeah, I used to go at EXO every day for my tickets, and
he used to promote shows at the age of 12, 13 at my old venue.
Okay.
So he was a minor doing shows, and these bands from the United States were coming in and looking at this kind of kid. He's a promoter. He's like 14 years old, 13 years old. And the venue is filling it up, with 200-300 people, and it was like, this is a guy who's sending money to the bands, contacting them, "Hey, you want to come and play in Quebec City?" Selling their tickets and everything. So when the band from who's done all of Canada come to Quebec City, and he's the face of a 14-year-old, 15-year-old, they were surprised.
Oh, good stuff. So, that kind of makes my next question redundant. But my next question is, do you both have business backgrounds? Now you mentioned a bar, but you've also mentioned a shop, and Carl, you've mentioned EXO. What's this?
I own a skate clothing shop on Rue Saint Joseph called EXO.
Okay.
I've run it since 26 years now.
Right.
So that's the experience I've had, and we cater to this youth culture with the skate, the music, and everything that goes with this crowd.
Yeah.
So this was just another venture of giving to these people.
Okay. Now, so Carl, tell me a little bit more about your music background. How did you get into that?
so my father is a carer in Quebec City for the last 35 years.
Mm-hmm.
He do all the show in Quebec City and the tours around, like in province of Quebec.
Yep.
And so I used to work for him, and I was looking at doing some show when I was young.
Yeah. Okay, good. So now you're clearly very passionate about music. I can see this. I know this. How do you get bands and singers to come and perform here? How do you do it?
Well, all the booking agents know me now, so they send me an email or call me and, "Hey, you want to do this band? You want to do this band? Please send me an offer." And now it's very easy for me to show.
Okay, so you've got people contacting you all the time about coming to play in the city, and you're involved with this bar here. Do you actually sleep?
No. No.
Jay, the clientele that now come to this bar, come to the Atlantic bar, are they people that are these people that are already your clientele in your other business?
So, the first opening night when we opened here, I was surprised that some of the young, now they're like 18 to 35, they were all remembering their old venue. He said, the first time I went to go see a concert there, I was like 14 years old, 13 years old, and everything like that. He said, we were just drinking water and Coke, and now we're actually drinking because we're adults.
Yeah.
So this clientele we already had between the 2000s, because these kids were listening to that type of music. Now they're just older with, families, wife, girlfriend. And since the clothing shop, the skate music shop I have, they shop there already. So we're just fusing all of these into a place that's, in a way, they think it belongs to them.
Yeah.
Because, we kind of grew as a local little shop in the Quebec City, became a big popular shop, still one shop in downtown Quebec City. So a lot of people are proud of that I've grown, but I'm still one single little shop in Quebec City.
Right. Okay. Now, I walked in here and you've got a jazz band going on upstairs. What sort of events do you usually have here in the bar?
We have so many different type of bands play. We've had heavy metal bands, punk rock bands. Tonight was jazz. We had like rockabilly. We've even had a western country music night. So we've had techno night also.
Techno, hip hop. We have karaoke every week. Yeah.
So you're open every night, and you have a show every night.
Practically every night we have something going on. It's rare that we've actually closed, but every night there's kind of a band. Like on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, there's always bands. Sunday, we've had like so far coming in private parties. People want to do a party of their staff. Let's say a restaurant has a staff of 30, 40 people, and they want to do their Christmas party. Like we've already had a Christmas party here already.
Wow.
So that's
it's October.
I know, but like these restaurants are going to get busier and busier. So this is their time for them to get this. This weekend we had a University Laval, a group of graphics department. They rented and they had their party here.
Wow. So what makes the anti-bar stand out from the other bars in the city? You mentioned before the Cirque and various other ones, but what makes this one different to the other bars that are in the city?
I really don't. I consider this place more of a concert hall first, a music venue. The salle de spectacle is, then the bar comes with it. So in a way, we try to have events because there's an event, then you come to this. So while other places are like kind of bars, you just go there and drink. Here, you can come here and drink, but there's something going on.
Right.
So until 11, 12 o'clock, then it becomes a normal bar.
Okay. Now, so going through the types of music you have, can you just tell me them again? The different types of bands that you have here.
Different type of bands or different type of music?
Or both.
We have. No, tonight was jazz. We had rockabilly. We had country music. We had like death metal, speed metal, punk rock. Pop punk. There's so many different type of music we've had here. We even had a DJ night. There was a DJ from California that flew here, and on a Friday night there was a bunch of DJs playing here.
Wow.
So a lot of variety.
Talk me through, if there is such a thing, talk me through a regular week. Is there such a thing?
No, we haven't had a regular week. We've always had surprisingly different styles of people coming in for the first time, because the guy who comes for the punk rock concert, he's not really the one that was there for the country night, No. Or tonight, jazz. It's a completely new crowd that's never been here. Mm-hmm. And that's what we're actually trying to bring in, like different clientele that people notice. Oh, this is a little small place. It's good to have this small little venue, because some other venues are like kind of too big or too small. So I think we're the perfect size to have a little concert from 100 to 150 people. Even 50 people with tables looks full.
Okay, so plans for the future? I know you've only recently opened, but from what I've seen and what I'm hearing so far, so good.
There's so many plans, because when we bought this kind of building, there's so many little things that were kind of run down. So eventually we're slowly renovating. We're doing a little coat check room and everything that they've never had. We changed the sound system. But the future plans of this, within maybe like say 2-3 years, we want to actually get a permit for a restaurant bar on our second floor. This way, if you're not really interested of the band that's playing, you can actually still come into this building. Hey, go upstairs, TVs or a little DJ playing, music, lounge type, restaurant type, But those are still kind of dreams for the next few years in this building. So, a lot of work to go.
Jay and Carl, good luck with the Anti-Bar, and I appreciate you allowing me to come and talk to you. Thanks so much, and good luck with everything. I'm Andrew Greenfield for lifeinquebec.com, and thanks for listening.
Thank you for listening to the Life in Quebec podcast. For more news, commentary, editorials, and opinion, visit lifeinquebec.com/podcast.